So I legit didn't know where I was a month ago. So I had to just check out where I was a month ago, and I was in Israel, which kind of blows me away that I was in Israel. But I guess that's true. I guess it is true. I was in Israel a month ago. And I remember recording the video a month ago, not knowing where I was gonna be. I remember saying something along the lines of, I see darkness, but I'm gonna bring light to it. Yeah. So since a month ago, just to recap, I was in Israel. I went to Germany, went to Berlin for a Tantric Energetics workshop with Chrisana Locke and Mazen Harb. And then I was in London for 10 days. Most recently, I landed in the East Coast of the United States, and I was at grounding camp exactly 1 week ago in upstate New York in Warrensburg. And now I'm in Chicopee, Massachusetts. So how the fuck did I get to Chicopee, Massachusetts? So after grounding camp, I knew where I was gonna stay Sunday night, last Sunday a week ago. However, I didn't know where I was gonna be Monday. And so I asked some of the guys from the grounding camp, this is what I said. I said I need food, water, and shelter. I need a safe place to stay. I need high quality water and organic produce, like good high quality food. In exchange for this, I'll share everything I know with you. As a coach, as a teacher, all of my life experience, everything I'll know. Everything I know, I won't hold back. I'll share it with you. And then my brother Arnold hit me up and said, "Hey man, come live with us." And he is a Franciscan, St. Francis friar. He kind of looks like a monk because he has a habit, but he's not a monk. Whatever. Not whatever, but there's a difference. So I stayed with him for 2 days and I shared everything I know with him. Went through a holistic lifestyle, helped him with some structure with his business and in his own personal life, and we just chopped it up. But I could only stay there 2 days. And so the night before I left, I put another Facebook message out saying, I need a safe place to stay, I need high quality food and really good water. In exchange for this, I'll share everything I know with you. So I had 2 people reach out to me. One was a buddy that I know from grounding camp, and another guy who I know from the most recent grounding camp. Lucas hit me up. And Lucas needs some help with his small business. He wants to do he's doing some massage, some personal training, and some meditation. And he needs help getting started. So this is what I'm helping him with. And so in exchange for that, I'm staying at his house here in Chicopee. He's covering my living expenses, food, water, and shelter. And my intention is that I provide more than the value he's contributing me. So there's an inverse relationship, or my value's here, the value that he contributed for me to be here is down here, and then that gap will be filled with cash. So this is something that I'm working on. It has been a big challenge for me because I didn't know where my value was, just in general. I've been working paycheck to paycheck just as an accountant, and that established my value as a person. Like close to $100,000 is like what my value is. And since my credit card's maxed out, since I have I have $100 left in my bank account, I'm like, fuck, I have to take care of my basic living expenses first and foremost. And so now I know that the value that I contribute to the world, my gift that I have to share, will cover my basic living expenses, which are, not cheap. Like I like really good organic food, I need good water, and I like a safe place. Plus Lucas has his own fucking dojo here with like a punching bag and looking at a workout station, barbells, dumbbells, bench, pull-up bar, everything you need to actually get a good pump. Hence my shirt's off. So, yeah, but what's coming up for me right now isn't just having, like, I know my basic living expenses can be covered, and I know that the value of my gifts that I share with people are greater than that. And so that gap has to be filled with cash money or something more than, actually I take that back. That gap has to be filled and will continue to be filled, will be filled with money. And so for me, that's a huge challenge. It's been a huge challenge, which I'm stepping into and breaking through, transforming and building confidence around, is the fact that I deserve to be paid for what I do. And I feel that as an entrepreneur, someone who started my own business, someone who's going into this struggle and this grind on my own, is like, no fucking coach could actually help you with that. Is that true? They could help you around it, because I've had one of my coaches who supported me with it, but he's just talking about emotional leverage, and the emotional leverage that I need in order to be the person that I want to be, or that I need to be in order to be successful, that there's a huge difference there. So yeah, you need a lot of emotional leverage to transform into the person that's a successful entrepreneur. And by successful, I mean all of your living expenses being taken care of, and then thousands of dollars being provided for you for your resources, for the gift that you share. And so you could go through all the coaching sessions you want to work on energy and emotion, physicality of it. However, until you step into that power as yourself and actually have the confidence working with people to see the transformation, to see people moving, to see people actuating their ideal in their life, then all the talk and energy work doesn't mean shit. You have to build that confidence on your own. And that's what I'm stepping into right now. That's where I am today, is here on Lucas's backyard, or his patio, step, looking at myself, still having insecurities. Like, as I look, I always look directly at the camera for the most part. But as I look at the camera, I'm like, oh, the lighting's not perfect. You could see like my hairline more, and there's like a flat spot right here. Like, I wish I had a ring light or something. And so the interesting thing for me is I still have to work on my own insecurities. But as I say this, and as I look at myself and I say, like, hey, I fucking love you. The way you are, hairline receding, whatever, one eye bigger than the other eye, like your face not completely symmetrical. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Because what I realized this last weekend too is people see me from a 360 view. Like, if you and I were to meet in general, or in public, you would see me from all the different perspectives. When I look at myself, I could only look at myself in the mirror in a recording, and that's only here, because I can't see myself from this angle, or from this angle, or from behind me. So we have loads of fucking blind spots. So it's like, this is the best vision that we get. Yeah. So in short, like, kind of trying to package this down or bringing it down, is there's a lot showing up for me right now. I was really unsure and insecure a month ago of where I'd be and what I'd be doing, because I had fucking no clue what I'd be doing and where I'd be at. I had no idea that I would have lived with a monk, a friar. I had no idea that I'd be living here with Lucas in Chicopee, Massachusetts. But that's where I am. And it was beautiful yesterday. My intention, before I say this, is that Carol and Michael become my clients and that I work with them. I would love this. It would be so great. Yesterday I met Carol at a coffee shop. She must be, mid-60s, almost 70, and her husband Michael's 77, and she came over and started talking to me and said she would love to work with me. And this would be the first couple that I work with, and definitely the most mature couple or people that I've worked with ever. And so for me, it just kind of showed up like, whatever, fuck synchronicity. Not fuck it, but there's a lot more happening. It's like I just put myself in the position to go do work and put myself out there. So what I learned to bring this all to an end over the last month is when we don't know, when I don't know what's going to happen in my life, I'm not going to die, right? I still have options when it comes to money. One is just doing the work, providing the gifts, stepping away. Also, I realized it's extremely short-sighted just to focus on cash, because what do we really want cash for? We want cash to buy certain things. And what do we really want to buy? We want to buy our ideal lifestyle. We want to afford the lifestyle we idolize, that we've dreamt of. And so for me, my focus is on providing a gift, providing a service, providing support and guidance for people. And through that support, through that gift, through that guidance, my ideal lifestyle is taken care of, is afforded. So even something when I'm working with a client is, hey, I'll do this, blah, 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 I'll cover my basic living expenses. And I have a trip coming up to Berlin. Additionally, this trip will be covered as part of the payment. It costs $1,500. So there's been a lot of work over the last month that I've done with money, specifically like I just went into. Again, also knowing that I'm not gonna fucking die. Like, here I am in Chicopee. I had no idea I was gonna be here. It's beautiful. I had no idea I was gonna be here, so this is amazing. What else? I'm a fucking great firekeeper. I learned this at grounding camp. Wow, that brings me a lot of good feeling. Yeah. So, yeah, if you haven't seen this on Instagram or Facebook, check out Bondfires, BONDFIRES, or Bondfires Tonight. So this is something I'm going to continue to do. And yeah, man, just plugging away, sharing my story. So yeah, I have fucking no idea where I'll be next month. But to set an intention, I really, really enjoy setting intentions. They're like goals, but it's like if you hit your intention, no big deal. If you don't hit your intention, no big deal. So it's great. I love intentions right now. Yeah, so my intention, where would I like to be in 1 month? 1 month, my intention, I'd love to be, I'd love to be debt free. I'd love to have a full book of clients. I'd love to have my trip to Berlin to do a week-long tantric energetics event paid for, and my yoga teacher training paid for. That's amazing. It's a beautiful intention. Yeah, and I'd love to just keep on growing and seeing what happens. So I set this intention right now. And yeah, if you have any questions, hit me up. I'd love to talk to you. And so, have a good day.